Mo looks like she has a crown on.
If I'm being too loud, just throw this at me.
There we go.
Come on, Maggie.
Do it. Too loud.
Startled me.
I mean, did you expect anything different, really? And I love the fact that we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
So what just happened?
Monique is here. She's working in the other room. Working and twerking.
You gotta boot it and toot it.
And she comes over to Dave and she goes, David, if I'm being too loud, throw this at me. Immediately, me and Dalton whisper into our microphones because we all have headphones on. So we can hear each other. And I'm like, me and Dalton are all, throw it now. So she turns around and David just nails her in the back of the head. And then she turns around. She's like, that startled me.
Nothing startles Mo. Yeah,
Yes,
Mo,
you did. You
Mo
literally said that.
Actually, Mo, you did say it. You did say that time. That's so
I didn't
mean.
say that.
How often do you guys sucker punch each other?
Now?
Just in any time.
We don't really hit each other that often now.
No, we take it too serious. If Matthew hits me, it's not like fun anymore.
The
Like,
problem
it's
is
fight.
that like our strength got so much greater and our pain tolerance has gotten lower as we've gotten older that it's just not worth it anymore.
Yeah, we're just babies now. Like if Matthew were to try and slap me in the head, I would be legitimately butthurt for like the next 3 days.
But when you were younger, it was all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anytime you cross paths, it was
Bump or a kick.
yeah,
A punch.
high risk, high reward
A poke.
situation.
Oh, I always poked.
Arizona cheese. High risk, high reward situation. You never knew what you're gonna get. Sometimes it'd be like just we'd walk past, we were in good moods.
Yeah.
Other times one of us was being a little shithead, a little shoulder bump. But if both of us were in a bad mood, that's when.
It's when the shoulder bump turns into a push, and then a push turns into a push into the wall.
And then one of us would not be as angry, so we would continue to try to walk. But the other one that was really mad, all of a sudden just turned around. It was immediate chokehold. and then it kind of just escalated from there until somebody came to pull us off.
Yeah. I think when was the last time we fought? Like fist fought.
Fucking.
You know what? And it sucks because I wish I could recall the last time we fist fought so I could treasure that moment. Be like, this is the last time. This is gonna be okay.
That happens a lot, though.
What do
Like
you
there
mean?
was a time your dad was like holding you, and then he put you down,
That was the last
and
time.
that was the last time he ever picked you up.
Yeah, that's
you know?
so sad.
Yeah. But that's the circle of life, man.
Yeah,
That's how it
the
goes.
last
but I
time-
just wish we could know those moments so we could
You know,
appreciate
for
it
most
more.
people, it's like there's the last time you poop your pants, because then you just start using
That's
the
not true.
toilet.
That's
Not for you guys.
That's not
though.
true for
Still
everything.
living my
You guys
best life.
can tell the last time you pooped your pants.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to take the clothes out of the washer.
Because he pooped his pants today.
I have my work shirts in there. They have to dry.
Do you want to go get them?
No, it's fine. I'll
We
wait till-
could roll the intro and I'll. Oh shit! I don't have a drink.
We're prepared.
I'm prepared today. Sorry guys.
This
It's
is
been.
why our listenership has stayed consistent.
I also feel like it's so dark.
I'll turn the light on then. This
Yeah.
is just a nice, solid, let's figure it out intro.
All right.
Beginning.
For sure.
It's cool with me. Yeah. So let's figure it out. David, roll that intro. I'm Drumm.
I'm drummer. Hi, thank you. Welcome back.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Week 87.
Week 87, guys. That's 8 times 8, 64 plus 70 plus 64 plus 7,
Do 6.
71
Nice.
plus 9, 80 plus 1, 81 plus 2, 83 plus 3, 86 plus 1, 87.
And as always, we're your hosts. I'm Drumm.
And I'm drummer.
And this is a podcast about brotherhood and the 3 S's: storytelling
Self-improvement.
and supernatural. Sorry, I realized I was going to take yours, so I tried to switch it up real quick.
Wait, you
You-
try to take mine?
Yeah.
You played yourself.
Yeah, because I wanted to go say supernatural, but then you were going to sit there and not know which of the other 2 options to choose from. And then you were going to go, you stole mine. So I tried to switch it up, and then I just looked like someone who wasn't prepared.
The joke's on you, dude.
This is taking longer than if Dalton had just messed up.
Absolutely. Dude, Dalton, how's your week going, man?
It's been great.
Yeah,
It's been
what's going
busy.
on? What's going on?
Work's picking up. Kids don't want to do things anymore.
Nice.
So, I'm running around a lot. I'm in the sun most of the day. As you can see, my arms are pretty dark. That means
you wanna pull up your sleeve.
That means
so
my
we can
farmer
see your
tan's getting-
farmer's tan?
Yeah.
this is the tanning progress right now.
There we go.
This is as far as I got.
Looks
It's
good.
not too bad.
It's not too bad, but it could be better. You know what I mean? Also, I've had this shirt for literally almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years.
10 years. This shirt used to be
How old are
baggy
you?
on me.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
You've had this shirt for 10 years.
I've had it since I was 14.
That is the thing you have had the longest relationship with.
No,
Wait.
no, that's me. I'm the thing you've had the longest relationship with.
What are we talking in terms of relationship?
Yeah, but you're just brothers. I'm talking about like not familial. I'm talking like friends.
Yeah, we're just brothers. You would understand.
Yeah, true. Good
I-
point. Good point.
I really got that point after I watched the podcast last night or something.
Did you
No,
watch it last
2
night?
days ago. 2 days ago.
Okay, I
I
believe
watched the whole thing.
that.
It was good. I feel like we make pretty good content.
Yeah, me too.
Like not great.
We're just really bad at distributing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning, you can use the TikTok now. You can take it over if you want.
Cool. Thanks, man. We'll talk about this off the podcast.
Here, let me give you my crown. How's it feel?
Were we kings of something?
I was the king of TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, I have 3 championships under my belt, so I'm gonna let Matthew take over for a little bit as I get a little busy with my life.
Let's see what I can do. Maybe I might know a thing or two.
Oh, you will.
But yeah, dude. So your week's been good. Kids are funny. And what's the funniest thing that's happened this week? That's just made you stop and just give Dalty the giggles. What's Dalty's giggly moment this week?
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
Okay, just start with one.
Let me think. So today I was fixing my dad's computer, and there was a login thing, and it said login for Matthew, and I was like, Dad, why don't you put your name under it instead of Matthew's? Or I said, no, not that. I said, why is Matthew's name under it and not yours? And he looked at me and went, Dalton, are you serious? And I went, I'm sorry. And I apologize because I felt like a complete ditz.
For those of you that don't know, my father's name is also my name. I am a junior. I'm the second of my kind.
I thought you were the third.
No, that was
You're
supposed to
Matthew Drumm the third,
be. No,
but you're Matthew Ryan Drumm the second.
that makes zero sense. How would that work?
Your dad's name is Matthew Ryan.
Uh huh.
Isn't your grandfather's name
No.
Matthew?
No,
His name's Arnie.
Arnold.
Arnold?
Almost there.
Is Arnie short for Arnold?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Is David short for anything?
No. I can't even think of what David would be short for.
I don't know.
What is Dalton short for?
Daltonia.
Daltonius Maximus.
Daltonius Maximus?
Yeah. Yeah. What's Matt short for?
Matthew.
I did it again. What's up with your name, my fucking dumbass? Jesus Christ, dude. Matt, how was your week, dude?
Dude, week's been good, man. Super busy. Like, I finally feel like an adult where I'm like, man, there's not enough time in the day. I was telling JP, I was like, I have so many things going on. I like have to pick 2 or 3 that I just can't do. Like,
What does that mean?
What's it like to be busy, man?
You just wake up and then you're like, okay, I have these 5 things I need to get done today.
Yeah.
And then you realize that 3 of them have like 16 subtasks that need to get completed. So then you start doing those subtasks. And then by the time half the day's over, you've done 1 thing. And then you're like, okay, so I have 4 more things I need to do. Realistically, I'm only going to be able to get 2 more done. So these other ones are going to have to wait. And the ones that get pushed off continually are my option of getting pushed off to the next day. And clients call, things happen, fires need to get put out.
Do you think you have good time management skills?
I do. I've been very focused on that recently, and I have like my day like blocked out with like different times of like how I need to get things done or when I need to do things, and it just pans out.
Do you feel like it helps you think?
No,
So then why do you do it?
because I need to dedicate certain amounts of time to those things, otherwise it's not going to get done.
Now, do you think there's a difference between having a fully busy day and planning out every moment of your day?
What do you mean?
Like, if you check your schedule and you have like every hour you have planned out what you're going to do you think that is the same thing as when you wake up and you're like, I got 6 things I got to do today, and I got to get them all done today?
It's a little more structured because a lot of the things that I have to get done today have a time crunch where people need things by 10 o'clock. I have meetings that I need to get things done before, so it has to be blocked out. But if I don't have any meetings or anything, then I just kind of like, okay, I have a list of 4 things I need to do. Then I kind of look at it and go, okay, which one do I want to do the least? I'll do that first. Just get it over with. And then I do that and kind of chip out of like that way.
Which way works better for you, Dalton?
If I'm doing it not to trick myself, I do a lot of things to trick myself. If I'm doing it to not trick myself into not doing anything, I'll do the hardest task first, and then everything else is considered easy. That's the right way to do it, I think. But I tend to think about the task, and then not end up doing it for a while. I have to like strategize.
And then you end up strategizing more than you do doing the task.
Yes. So what I've been doing to fix that is I've been thinking about the outcome of what I want to do. So like, for instance, like it's not very hard for me most of the time, but I'll have days where I don't want to code, and I have to keep doing it to keep practicing to get better. And so what I do is I think about like with the outcome, what it's going to give me, what I'm going to be able to do with my time, how my schedule is going to look, and all those things I like. That's why I want the job, right? So I think about those things throughout the day. So by the time I get home, I feel encouraged enough to actually get it done.
Isn't that at the expense of whatever you're doing while you're thinking about all these things?
I don't know. I feel like I do everything else pretty well. I have to, when I'm done with work, I'm usually pretty tired. So I have to like keep my energy up. I have to keep going. And so me thinking about it and, knowing the goal I have and keeping that in check all the time. And so that kind of helps. It takes time.
I mean, whatever works for you. Like, I know people that, like, I feel like for you, having every single moment of your day, like, scheduled or you have something going on, that's just how you work really well. I need breaks and downtime, even though I haven't really had that option the last couple of weeks. Everybody works differently. It's just a matter of figuring out what works best for you and then making sure that you do that.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was sick, dude. Got to go to a baby shower. Had a lot of fun out in Fresno. Although it was incredibly hot. It was like 115. I sweat through 3 shirts.
3 different shirts? Did you have
3
to buy a
different
new
shirts.
one?
No, I kind of figured that was going to happen, so I brought a change of clothes.
Oh, nice.
Prepared.
Wait, you brought 3 shirts then?
Yes.
Wow. Exactly 3?
I was in a olive shirt. No, not olive. It's like kind of grayish.
Is that the shirt I like?
Yeah. I was in that one. Then I had a black shirt and a white shirt. And I was rocking the black shirt for most of the night because it hid the sweat the best. But at one point, the father-to-be decided to grab me and throw me in the pool. And so he did that, and I was not mad, other than my phone and wallet being super soaked.
Oh, your phone got wet?
Yeah.
Owen was soaked too?
Literally.
So he was drunk.
No, he wasn't. I was. He picked me up. And he went to go throw me in. And the whole time, I wasn't fighting back. I was just trying to pull my phone out of my wallet. But he had my hands pinned down, so I couldn't reach my phone. So then...
You didn't yell, my phone, my phone, my phone.
I don't know what I said. I don't really... It was a blur. And so then, anyways, I get in the water. And all I did was, on my way down, I grabbed my phone. I went underwater with it. I just stuck my hand out, and I just chucked my phone, like, out of the water. And then my wallet. And everybody's like, no, your phone. And he felt bad. He, like, grabbed it and went and, like, dried it really quickly.
Where did it land? Was it grass or was it concrete?
No, it was concrete. It was not a smart decision.
It.
No, I didn't do anything to it.
Is this like a thing that your friend does, like on normally? Like he just throws you in things?
No, it's the first time he's ever done it.
First time he's ever done it.
First time. It was fun though. I had a good time.
Oh, I'd be so stressed out.
Why?
And now all your cash is wet.
Yeah, you have
Disgusting.
wet cash.
Come on, bro. It's 2021. I don't carry cash around. The hell? No, but once Monique and I did get back to the hotel, I ended up taking all of my cards out and I like laid it out on the table so they could dry. Everything was fine in the morning.
I just feel like, I don't know, like what if you didn't have a change of clothes? What if you're going to drive back home? What if that was like your only set of clothing?
It was 9 o'clock at night. It was 110 degrees outside. I did not care.
9 o'clock at night and 110 degrees outside?
Bro, it was stupid. It was so hot. So it was cool. And then like they all got in the pool afterwards and we just hung out and I played with me. There was a little kid in there named William. And he kept coming down the slide, and I kept grabbing him and throwing him across the pool.
Hey, what's short for William?
Will.
And?
I am.
Oh man. Bill.
Bill is not short for William.
Yes, it is.
You're high as shit.
You wanna know how I know this?
How?
So we we had this receptionist and
Are you serious?
Yes.
yeah, I'm dead serious.
Same.
shit.
Same.
So anyways-
Same with Billy.
So we had this receptionist and we have a worker or an employee at our job. His name is Bill, and we get a call one day, and they're asking her. They're like, "Hi, we're looking for William so and so," and she goes, "No, we don't have no one here works by that name." They're like, "He's been my insurance agent for like 20 years. I know he works there." She's like, "I'm telling you, there's no one here by the name Bill." And they give her last name. She goes down. She goes, "Nope, there's not a Bill. There's a William so-and-so," right? And she's annoyed. Like, she's annoyed with the idiot on the phone. Like, how dare they be arguing with her? She clearly has the employee list in front of them, right?
Yeah.
And everybody in the office is yelling at her. She goes, "That's Will. That's William. That's William," right? So anyway, so she hangs up. Everybody comes out, starts giving her a hard time, and they're like, "Yeah, Dick is short for Robert," and I'm
No.
How the fuck
Richard,
is that
Richard.
true?
Dick is short for Richard.
That still doesn't fucking make
That-
sense.
That's what I also wanted to see. What else Dalton?
Oh.
What other names? But so
Oh.
they
And-
say all these names.
yeah. So anyway, they start giving all these names, and then like it gets really quiet, and I call her, and I'm all, "Just in case anybody ever calls for me, Matt is short for Matthew."
You're an asshole.
She's all, "Shut up."
That's dumb as shit.
So let's see. Hold on.
What's Ty short for?
Tasmanian devil.
No.
Derek.
What? No. Why?
Why the fuck is Dick go with Robert? That doesn't make sense.
It's not
either.
Robert. It's Richard.
Still
Richard. Dick
still
is
doesn't make
Richard.
sense. Doesn't change my point. It's the same thing.
Okay, but why? It's like Ty is the one where it's like Matt to Matthew.
Taylor?
Listen to the freaking Ty.
Ty. Taylor.
Tiger.
No, stop.
Ty short for Tiger?
No, Ty is Tyler.
What the fuck? Who cares? Let's talk about the Robert or the Richard Dick situation.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that. It's
All
time
right.
for.
You want to know? Let's. Oh.
Oh, is there a
Dick
list?
yeah, I have a list.
Let's go through a couple.
This is what matters right
We're just
here.
go back
man.
and forth. Me and Dalton.
So Richard was shortened to Rick,
Okay, that's acceptable.
and then people wanted to.
How?
Rick.
And then people wanted to like make a new name out of it.
Nice.
So they were just like, "What rhymes with Rick?"
Dick.
Nice.
Oh my god, these people are idiots.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Nancy.
Nan.
Like, what's Nancy short for, or the short
Nancy
word?
is a shortened version.
Oh. Nancy. Natalie.
No.
No. Tanya.
No.
What is it?
Anne.
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 Hold on. What?
Nancy is short for Anne.
For Anne. People used to use the phrase "mine Anne," mine Anne, which if you said it quick enough, it eventually turned into mine Anne.
Mine Anne.
And then they just at
Nan
some point,
and
at
Nancy?
some point, people were adding "c" to the end of names. and
Okay.
so it just became Nancy.
Okay. All right. I can get behind that.
Nah, that's also pretty fucking stupid.
All right, this one's a double one.
All right,
Double.
let's hear it.
Ted.
Ted is short for Timothy
Nope.
and Tyrone.
Nope.
Ted.
One is
Tyler.
Is it Teddy?
One makes sense. Teddy is also Ted.
Okay.
Ted and Teddy are both.
Theodore.
Oh, Theodore.
That's one.
Okay.
And that makes sense.
Yep.
What's
No,
the
it
other
doesn't.
one?
This other one, I'm assuming, does not make any sense.
It does.
Roosevelt.
It's usually
Sorry, go ahead.
President.
I'll give you a hint. It's Ted or Ned.
Declassified school survival.
That's what I'm thinking about. What was Ned Declassified's name? No, Ned. Ned Beasley. Ned.
Yeah.
Ned Beasley?
No, it was Ted Mosby? No.
No, Ned. No, Mosby's from Sweet Life.
And I'll give you a hint. One of them used.
How many
One
hints
of
you
them
giving us?
has. One of them has one of the previous explanations, and then the other word is the other previous explanation.
I don't understand everything you just said.
I don't know.
No,
I'm done.
I barely comprehended my sentence.
Edward.
So
Ned.
So would it be Ed?
Ed
Wait.
is the shortened form of Edward. That makes sense. We're talking about the ones that don't make sense.
How about Ed and
So
Nettie?
Ned came from Mine Ed, which is the shortened to Ned, and then Ted was because people had the word Ned, and they were like, let's make a new name out of that.
Nice.
What rhymes with Ned? Ted.
There you go. Hey, sometimes it's just the simple things in life, you know?
All right, so let's see if you guys get this one. Nelly.
Nelly.
YNW Nelly. It's a rapper.
Nelly. Is there a connection to everything else we've just talked about?
Yes.
Nancy.
Mhm.
No? Oh.
No.
Never. I will never answer this.
Think of the previous one. Think of the Nancy one, but with Nelly.
Nancy.
If Nancy is mine Ann,
Nelly is
My now.
a mythical creature.
Monica.
I don't
you guys
know.
are focusing on the N too much.
Ellie. Eleanor.
Elizabeth.
Nelly is a shortened version of Eleanor,
Elizabeth.
Hell yes, I got it right.
but that's not the one we're looking at.
Elizabeth.
Think of a shorter word than Eleanor. It's Helen.
Eloise?
It's Helen.
Oh, Helen?
Helen. Mine Helen.
That starts with an
Mine
H.
Helen.
Mine Ellen.
Mine
Nelly.
Ellen.
Fucking dumb.
All right.
These actually make a lot more sense.
Then you thought they would?
Yeah. And then we got this one. Daisy.
Duke.
Of hazards. Sorry.
Those your guess?
No, Daisy. That's short for Danielle.
Danielle? No. That's a good one though. Matt?
David.
Darlene.
No, but that's also a good one.
What is it?
It's short for Margaret.
Or Dragon.
Really? Yep.
Does it have anything to do with like...
The French word for Daisy is Marguerite.
Shut the fuck up. I'm over this.
All right.
The other one that is for Margaret is Peggy.
What's
Peggy?
short?
I didn't know
what's
that.
short for
You
Dalton?
knew it, Peggy?
Yeah.
Why?
Miss
I
Peggy.
think Mad Men had something about that. Like at one point, there's a character named Peggy, and somebody insulted her by calling her Margaret.
Because
Oh,
Margaret,
really?
Yeah, 'cause she was-
Margaret shortens to Meg or Meggie.
Maggie.
So
Peggy.
as we've
Peggy.
learned before,
They rhyme it.
Meg and Peg. Yep.
Hold on. What's short for Dalton?
Dalt.
What's short for Dalton?
Yeah.
Strat.
Dalton. You want to call me Strap for short?
Wait, mine Dalton. Needle.
Needle.
My nickname.
You're a needle.
Is Needle.
You're not
Dalton Needle Drum.
Why don't my kids call me?
What?
They call me Delta.
Delta?
Delta?
Delta.
That's a pretty cool name, though.
It is pretty dope, right?
I feel like you need sunglasses for that.
I have sunglasses on when I'm there.
Nice.
All right, I'll do three quick fire ones.
So fast.
I'll do three quick fire ones, and you guys ready? Hank.
Tom.
How?
No. Henry.
Henry.
Henry. That's what I meant.
These are
Max,
the
yes.
same. These are all the same kind of idea. Jack.
Johnson. I don't know what we're doing.
Jacqueline.
John.
John. All right.
John F. Kennedy. Maybe call him Jack Kennedy. And
Oh.
Chuck.
Norris.
Liddell. Charles.
Chance.
We have a friend named Chucky.
Charles.
Charles.
And in Middle English, Charles was actually Chuckin.
Chuckin.
Chuckin. I'm
Chuckin.
gonna call Chucky that.
Charles Chuckin.
What's up, Chuckin?
Dude, you guys, I finally watched the Bo Burnham special.
Yeah, Matt. What was your give us your whole rundown? What you thought of the songs? You know what you thought of the development of it.
So, hold on, Dalton, why don't you set the stage since you've seen it literally
And since we've heard about it from you
40 times.
a couple different times.
All right, Bo Burnham inside.
Who is he?
Bo Burnham is a comedic genius.
Okay.
Who did a special inside his studio apartment, which is literally a living room with a couch, a dresser, and a mirror. And then across, straight ahead, is a little kitchen with the bathroom in it, and that's it. And he makes a whole movie all in that one area using all his creative skills and abilities.
And how long does he spend?
He spends an hour 30.
Nope. How long did he take to make this movie?
All of COVID. He made this all during quarantine.
About a year and a half.
Yeah, all during quarantine. So, and it's great, and it's amazing, and it's funny, and it's inspiring, and just makes me so happy to watch it. I love watching it.
It's pretty sad. So there's a couple things that I need to preface here.
So no, I think he meant set the stage for the two of you and your relationship to this special.
Oh, I apologize. I've watched this a lot of times, and Matthew hated every time I watched it.
That is not true. Dalton has seen this at least, this is not an exaggeration, is 20 an accurate number? Yeah, like at least 20 times. Like he's seen it a lot. And Bo Burnham now lives in my house. I hear the songs at least once a day. So like Dalton said, it's this guy is going through and creating content about, just different things that happened during quarantine. Creatively, I thought it was brilliant. Like the use of his skills to be like the songs are super catchy. All of them are really entertaining. And like the way that he uses like what came out to pop culture during the time, like he has a song and he uses all these different emojis, and a couple jabs at Jeff Bezos for, becoming the richest man during the pandemic.
It's so funny.
But I just don't think it's my comedy.
So you hated it?
I didn't hate it. I just don't want to watch it again. Like, you know how I am. Like, I don't like Real Big Fish because it's like, I don't like
fun.
Possibly. Like, I'm not afraid to say that, but it's like, it's just not my.
It sounds pretty fun.
Like, it's cool. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, I appreciated the fact that, like, he was addressing actual things. Like, thoughts of, like, people. There's a lot of people that were thinking of, like, committing suicide because they couldn't leave their house. They couldn't go do things or see people. Like, he touched on some serious topics and was able to create comedic relief. And it's something that everybody that's gone through quarantine can connect with. It's just not my style of comedy. So I just wasn't, like, it was good. I just never really want to watch it again.
What's your style of comedy?
Dry. Like, I don't know. Dry humor, quick, off-the-cuff things that people say. Like, that shit kills me.
But planned out humor doesn't.
I just didn't, like, it was.
But if it's a dry, off-the-cuff remark about some of the topics that he's discussing in that, then it's funny.
I guess. I don't know. It's like situational. It depends on that. I feel very targeted right now with both of you staring at me with disgust.
Well, I'm just trying to figure it out because I'm like, if it's dry, then a lot of what he's doing is constructively criticizing like a lot of the topics that he has problems with. And I feel like there's ways to make quick, witty jokes about the same things.
Well, no, and okay, time out. I'm not, like, I really want to preface, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's not that I didn't laugh. It's not that I didn't think the songs and the creative, his lighting game and the fact that he was able to create so many different styles of music was fucking brilliant.
I know. I've moved on. I'm trying to figure out why that execution doesn't work for you compared to like
a guy just standing.
Compared to like.
Well, he had it in his songs. Like, there were things that I thought were funny that he would say, but I just like. I don't want to sit down and rewatch it.
I just don't understand. I'm not comprehending anything he's saying. I don't get it. I don't understand.
He likes like one-liner jokes.
What's the point of
He
a
doesn't-
comedy show if
he
you
doesn't
only
need
hear
a-
from
he
one?
doesn't
Oh,
need
you know
a
what? He
whole
probably
setup.
I think
Why do
it's
you think? Why do you think
Andrew
he loves,
Jasnik.
Why do you think Anthony Jeselnik?
Anthony
No,
Jeselnik. That's the guy.
getting off target. Why do you think he loves Mitch Hedberg? Because it's one-line jokes that get to the
We
point.
don't
right
need pen
away.
and paper for this transaction.
I think the same way Monique was like, I thought it was a stand-up special. I kept waiting for him to like start telling jokes rather than building comedy through like a thought out like setup.
Yeah.
And I do like stories, and I do like jokes. That, like if I'm gonna watch a stand-up comedy, it like I want there to be stories. Like I like who's the dude, the Machine? What's his name?
Bert Kreischer.
And I like Bert Kreischer because he tells stories about his family. So he has all these like life experience stories, and those things pull me in and catch me. All of these were like hard cuts and then just all over the place, and it was really hard for me to follow.
It was
you
easy
know?
to follow if you just paid
The
attention.
flow was a little crazy.
Thank
I
you.
like it. I think it fits my style perfectly.
Okay, that's
yeah,
fine.
because you have ADHD.
Okay, that's not a problem. It's just a thing.
I didn't. Did I say that was a
I
problem?
don't know. You
just
said it like it could be.
You said I like. He said I didn't like it, and you said, "Well, I did." I said, and I gave you a reason as to why you liked it.
Or maybe it's just because I enjoyed it because we're different people.
So okay, we are different people. So I'm okay to not enjoy
I just
it.
don't think you're right.
That's fine.
And I think we need to watch it at least one more time.
Absolutely
And
not.
You know what I think? I think maybe it's one of those things where you know how you listen to an album, right? You're like, God, I don't know how I feel about it. And then you listen to more and more of the music, and then you're like, oh, I actually really like this song, and I really like this song. And later on in life, these songs come in handy, and you listen to them and you like them more and more. It's songs that you didn't like before, your taste changes.
I do
Maybe
agree.
he just needs to wait a week and then try it
I
again.
do agree with that because, and it sucks that you can't just listen to the songs. Like it's got to be a visual thing.
Uh-huh.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, it's an experience, but also too, it might be so different from anything else that I've watched. It just makes me uncomfortable, so I don't like it. Like that's also a possibility.
But you don't watch anything in general.
Yeah, but okay, I've watched TV shows and movies and stand-up comedy acts.
Have you watched like What We Do in the Shadows?
The hell is that?
Okay.
Oh, that was so funny.
All right.
So it might just be different. I don't know.
That's just built different.
Match is built different.
Nope, not at all. I just didn't enjoy this.
Well, let's cool off with a break.
I can't wait till my shoulder doesn't hurt anymore, dude.
It's all right, man. You'll survive. Suck it up.
Hopefully.
We all have shoulder pain.
This might be the end of me.
Your body just starts breaking down after 26.
I will say this, though. The Bo Burnham special, back to that real quick on a positive note. He has a song about being 30 because he turned 30 in quarantine. And at one point, he starts talking about being the young guy at one time. And I was like, dang, I feel that. I'm in an old industry, so I'm still technically the young guy. But now there are people that are younger than me that I interact with. And I'm like, oh, like I'm not going to be the young guy forever. So it's a trip.
I haven't made that realization yet, but
That's
I'll
'cause
get
you
there.
work with
You're
high
still the
schoolers.
young guy.
Yep.
How do you not? You work with high schoolers.
I meant like people I work with. I work with high schoolers, but they're not my coworkers. You know what I mean? There's a difference. I expect them to be young, you know.
And we're back.
Welcome, guys.
All right.
I'm Drummer,
I'm Drumm.
and we're back for our second half of the podcast. I hope you guys are having a great day.
And this is where we bring back our signature segments.
One of our signature. Oh,
One of our signature
Two-
segments and one
This
that we
is-
do once in a while.
this is about how the podcast would go if David wasn't here right now. This is exactly what would happen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was letting it go.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna
like
start
that.
one right now.
we got an intro song already?
Yeah, you got to do the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
It's his
story.
Am I higher? Am I higher octave?
Really?
Hold on. It's his.
No.
It's his.
Nope.
It's his.
Matt threw you off.
I'll shut up. Yeah.
It's
historically
it's
inaccurate.
it's
Yep, right there. Ready?
it's his. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It's historically inaccurate with Drumm and Drummer.
There you go. But you were supposed to do that the whole time.
Yeah. But I threw him off, so I had to take one for the team. I had to take a step back just so Dalton could shine.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Oh.
So
Put on
this
there.
week on Historically Inaccurate, we're going to talk about
It's
specifically
the
the end of World War II and the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Wow. Okay, so Dalton, what happened?
So, listen, these motherfuckers are flying so fast. The end of World War II and the bombing of Nagasaki. Okay, I know about this. This is actually super sad.
Cool. Let me hear it.
Super
then.
fucked up. So I'm pretty sure this is after they
World War II?
No, well, it's the end of World War II, not
It's
after.
after World
it's not
War I.
after. It's the end.
After World War One?
Yes. Don't make me sound. Hold on. Let me talk. Shut up.
I'm just asking.
Shut up for a second. So what was happening here was Japan bombed the U.S. at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
As they bombed Pearl Harbor, we decided to retaliate. So we dropped nukes on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And as we dropped the nukes, we then decided to drop an extra one on
For good measure.
This is mean. I don't want to laugh at this. And then we dropped another one on
Hiroshima.
Tsushima.
Tsushima?
The island in Japan next to not the mainland, but next to Japan. It's from Tsushima, the samurai game we played.
Ghost of Tsushima?
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. So it was super intense, huge nukes.
You're saying you learned this from the video game Ghost of Tsushima?
No.
Just the location
Just
of
the
the
location.
third one. So this is my take on it.
All right.
Pearl Harbor gets attacked by what do they call it? People in the planes? That
The Japanese Air Force?
Yes, the Air Force. Thank you. They get attacked by the Air Force.
Oh no! What do they call themselves?
When a plane
they would
goes
crash
down and they
I wanted to
when
call it a
they're-
starfighter or something, but I know that's just a Star
when a
Wars
plane was
reference.
going down and they knew that there was no way that they were going to survive
Oh, there'd just
the
be
crash, they would intentionally target enemy like planes or
Unabomber,
ships or
no.
something.
yeah.
And then the Japanese, because the Japanese were the ones that had that technique, they called it kamikaze.
That's
Yes.
what it was.
So anyways, so this happens to the U.S. and we get pissed. So we then create. Is it the atomic bomb? Is that what it was?
Yes,
They were not nukes. Were they nukes?
They're
They were?
nuclear
Considered
bombs.
nuclear bombs.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I actually didn't know that.
Well, good. I'm glad you learned something.
Yeah, I was historically inaccurate. Now I'm accurate. Yeah, and he goes, all right, they're like, all right, we need to make sure we do something so they never do this again. So then they go,
We bombed.
drop two
Oh.
bombs, one on Nagasaki, one on Hiroshima, and then apparently a third one.
We dropped another one somewhere.
But I did see a TikTok on this where there was people that were on the ship that launched it or something, and they said even with your eyes closed, you can see your bones. Like that's how bright.
We talked about that
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah.
When they were testing
Oh,
the
yeah.
atomic bombs.
Mhm. Oh, it was when they were testing it.
When they were testing the atomic bombs.
How jacked up do you think those people are now because of that one experience?
Most of them are dead.
But how jacked do you think they were?
I mean, their kids would be.
Yeah, they do last generations. I do want to say with both of you, you do know that between Pearl Harbor and the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima was the entirety of World War II.
I did not know that.
It was not a one and done. It was not a Pearl Harbor, let's attack with a nuclear bomb. No,
you're
they
right.
attacked
Okay, so-
Pearl Harbor,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
that made the U.S. declare war.
Mm.
And then they went to war with Japan.
Nah. Okay. So then what happened was they were like, World War II, this is
Went to
terrible.
Okinawa.
Huh?
They went to Okinawa.
Correct.
And they're like, this is terrible, and Hitler needs to go, but we can't nuke the cause of this issue, which would be Germany, because
nuke all of Germany.
so they just
Why
nuked.
not?
Oh yeah, well they just nuked all of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So I guess
Aren't those small? Not that this makes it any better.
this is
Are-
actually a pretty touchy subject.
Aren't those like just like geographically? Aren't those like small locations?
Like islands, right?
Yes. They're not islands, but they're small.
They're practically.
The whole thing is practically an island.
Yeah, so I feel like that they were just kind of like, we can't do it to Germany, let's just do it to these guys, and they just went.
Do you think it mutated the sharks and stuff over there?
Yeah, well, they have radiation problems still, don't they?
They have to.
Okay, can you guess what one of Japan's biggest icons maybe came from this event?
Buddha.
No.
Buddha is Chinese.
Damn it.
Buddhists are Chinese.
The answer is no.
Hold on, let me think. Ask the question again, please.
What Japanese icon could have been the result or been inspired by this atomic bombing?
One Punch Man?
No.
I have no idea.
It was
Then who?
very, very popular in the decade after World War II.
Oh.
A monster that was created from radiation.
Godzilla.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
Oh.
Huh.
Godzilla.
All right. We get a giant lizard out of it.
How about King
I wanted
Kong?
to say the three-eyed fish that Bart Simpson catches when his dad is working at the nuclear plant.
That is also
That's what I always think
from
of.
nuclear fallout.
Mhm.
So Godzilla was just like a bigger version of
Fallout 4
it. And 3.
Fallout
and
3, Fallout New
2,
Vegas.
Fallout. Yeah, they all.
Maybe
Yep.
76.
Yeah, 76.
We don't speak of that game.
Why not? I heard that's one of the best ones.
All right, guys.
So you wanna get some more here. Let me give you a little more info so you can revise yourselves.
Kind of liked my.
So I will say, by the time they got bombed at Pearl Harbor, they had the war, and at the time that they had started like being able to use atomic bombs, because they just started trying to be able to even create them, Germany had already surrendered. The war in Europe was done.
Oh, this was just between Japan and America then.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Wow.
How do you think that changes things? Since your main idea was that since they can't bomb,
I still think it was a power play. It was like, look at what we have. Don't fuck with us.
Oh, that would make sense, huh?
Hmm.
And were those heavily populated?
those were military. Those were factory towns.
So it affected more than just the. I mean,
So it was where they made a lot of military equipment.
yeah.
Okay. So there was more reason to it. Well, I guess it's not better, but I mean, it's not like a village or like a town, you know?
It's not Tokyo.
It's not Tokyo, you know?
So what happened is in the final year, Europe had ended. Germany had surrendered.
Yeah.
Italy had surrendered.
Yeah.
Japan and the Japanese forces had a code of conduct that forced unconditional surrender, which essentially meant that the Japanese army would fight till the last man.
Oh shit.
So they had to decide, are we going to fight the Japanese army until their last man and continue to lose more and more of our soldiers, or do we show off this size of our power and show what we could do to their factory towns, those locations, and hope that changes their mind and they surrender?
Yeah.
And so they dropped two, one called Fat Man and one called Little Boy. That was the name of the.
I remember. I saw pictures of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before, I think at least a week before, they had bombers fly over and drop pamphlets telling the Japanese people, GTFO,
Yeah.
this is not going to be a good sight. And then they dropped it, and sure enough,
Do you know a percentage of how many people actually left?
I do not.
That'd be interesting to see.
I'm guessing a good
But-
amount.
Over the next
Hopefully.
2 to 4 months, between 90 and 150,000 people in one city died from the after effects
Yeah.
Wow.
of the radiation,
Oh, that's terrifying.
and then 40 to 80 in the other one.
That can't feel good. That has to hurt.
Crazy.
Has to be an insane
stuff.
feeling.
But it caused the surrender. And then those are the only nuclear bombs I think that have ever been dropped on a civilian.
War
territory.
sucks. War's
Yeah?
a terrible thing, man.
Yep.
But yes, that is what happened, and I thought you guys knew more about that, but I guess not.
Nope.
So,
I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I thought I knew more too.
but you were right about Okinawa, because that's where the big Marines picture is.
Oh, really? That's on Okinawa? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, guys. Now we're moving on to our next.
I think it's fine. There's, it's been 50 years. It's still bad, but I think it was all right for us to do this segment.
All right.
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Oh, you really didn't want to do that one?
I did the wrong title.
Oh, is it our signature segment?
It's our signature segment. I just titled it wrong.
It's okay. We know what it is. Okay.
All right, guys. Now we're going to dive into our signature segment. 1, 2, 3. Is it canon, bro?
Nice.
I feel like I was not in line with Matthew's voice.
And we have a special submission for this week's Is It Canon, Bro?
Oh.
And that submission is whatever the hell Dalton sent me
Oh.
on
I thought we had
TikTok.
I was like.
So go ahead and pull that out so we can play the video, and then we can talk about it.
Was it the mermaid thing on the rock?
This is the mermaid thing on the rock.
Oh, yeah.
But then, did you watch all of it?
No, you probably
Did you
didn't.
see on the
probably
beach?
missed it.
Yeah, I saw on the beach.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
pretty gross.
hated every second of it.
Yeah, that's
But
gross.
I watched the whole thing.
Also, for the record, I'd like to say, who's that little guy that I send you videos of?
Azbula?
Yeah, I saw one of him on a ping pong table the other day. Oh, I took every ounce of strength I had not to send it to you.
You sent me someone else, too.
I didn't mean to send you that one. That one was fucked up. That one was meant for Dalton and Ernesto.
No,
I sent you some fucked up
Not
shit.
it was another little guy, and he was rapping.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about the one with the guy with the face?
Yeah, the weird. Yeah, he has a girlfriend apparently.
You guys are weird.
Yeah, Dalton sends those to me. I hate him.
Oh, I sent him some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
So is the question
Look in the stuff you sent to me. Look in the messages.
I am.
To me.
I don't. Is it the most recent thing I sent you? Is it?
It's in that block.
I know what it is. We can keep going.
Yeah, keep talking about it, Matt, while Dalton looks for it. Found it?
No.
Oh, it's just a man running.
Let me
What
keep
did you-
talking about it while I resend.
All
it
right,
to Dalton.
so the video in question shows somebody filming what looks to be a mermaid on a rock. There's the long tail. However, not as attractive as mermaids tend to come out with.
It's that second to last one, Dalton. The one from Wednesday.
It's not the mermaid was not as attractive as pop culture makes mermaids out to be. She had translucent skin.
Yeah, we'll show you the video right here. Put the volume up and hold it up to the mic, and then I'll put the video in there.
We're gonna need to talk. Starting with this video here. You've probably already seen it before, but in case you haven't.
Someone uploaded this video to YouTube many years ago.
I guess she gets in the water too. This is the weird part.
It literally casts its own shadow.
I don't understand the
Now,
shadow
is
comment.
that added music, or is that supposed to be live?
So not only does it cast a
added?
shadow,
I mean, it's in
the
slow
way this
motion.
thing enters water does not look like a human wearing a
She's
costume.
Australian.
Like no diver enters water like that.
But
now
what's the
check out
point
this
of the
TikTok
shadow?
that
Where
was
she's like,
posted
oh, it
by this
casts its
user
own
here.
shadow.
It's crazy because it's like translucent skin.
Well, because where it is underwater, where they're able to go, there's no need for it to protect itself from sunlight.
That's true.
You know?
Wait, did you play the whole thing?
Oh no.
No, keep playing. The second half is the weird part.
Fuck.
God damn it, Dalton.
Scrub it. Thank
yeah, you
God.
can do that now.
Thank God TikTok has scrubbing.
I like the girl that pops it.
Gente, é humano isso. Olha só. Tem 5 dedos. Olha. Ai, não.
Yeah, you can.
O que você tá falando? Aqui da Olha só.
I don't know if I believe that, but that second half with the
Oh,
hand.
what do you think that would be then?
I don't know, because the thing that the way that the first half video showed, that thing looked like it was human sized. like full human sized.
Yeah.
And then the second video, those hands were like you could fit
Maybe
your
it's- I mean-
whole they're baby sized.
Well, how do you know it's not just like a baby mermaid?
Let's go Sirens. Do Siren.
Siren.
Why not mermaid?
I feel like it's just Siren just sounds better.
You know what's funny though is
Sounds more acceptable.
Yeah.
More plausible.
More.
you know what's funny though is before that video, I on my For You page was a video of somebody being like, "Man, listen to these whales like cry like in the middle of the night," and there was these like sounds that were coming, and I even thought it was dolphins singing or something like that's the way they put it, and I was like, that doesn't sound like a dolphin, and sure enough, somebody had stitched that video, and they were like, that's not a dolphin, that's a siren, and so then I was like, oh shit, like, do these things actually? Do you think sirens actually exist?
Dude, they do. I completely think they do. Only
Why?
10% of the ocean has been like,
But don't sirens fly in the sky?
what the
There's
fuck?
different versions of sirens.
Oh, you're thinking of
Like the ones in The Witcher.
Okay, yes, I
Some
understand.
versions of sirens are birds, and then other versions of sirens.
But
are,
even too, like in like Viking culture, like when you die, sirens come and they take you to Valhalla.
Okay. What do you want me to say that?
Nothing. I'm just saying like Valhalla is supposedly heaven, so it's in the sky.
Yeah. But I mean, that could also be interpreted for them differently.
Norse sirens and Greek sirens are different.
Okay, which ones are we talking about here?
I think we're talking Greek.
Greek
Those are
doesn't.
the mermaid
Greeks are
ones.
mermaids.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. But I know in The Witcher they would come out of the water and they would fly and they go back in the water. They're very annoying. But yeah, I think it's real only because the skin, the way the bone moves in the video, like you can actually see like the bones, and it doesn't just all go as one whole hand. Like it has parts to it, and you can actually see that.
Joints.
Yeah, joints. And we haven't discovered enough of the ocean to know what's really there and what's not. So why do we have the need to be like, that is not it? Like, there's still people who believe that aliens don't exist when people have clearly said there are aliens. People are just ignorant to what the world has to offer, or anything outside of this world has to offer.
Matt.
Yeah, I think mermaids exist. Only because like I feel like our anatomy. I was reading something the other day that was basically saying that like the argument that we've evolved from apes is wrong. Our anatomy is actually a lot more like amphibians or like fish.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just our
Long
bone
torsos,
structure.
We all. I get that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's similar to monkeys, but if you go down the path, like at some point, the evolution between like us now and monkeys, something went terribly wrong, and it just doesn't add up. But if you look at it from a point of, I think it was like a fish to an alligator or something with legs that was able to evolve from being in the water to on land. The evolution of that is a lot more, it follows that path of us becoming like we are now. That's a very off the top version of that paper that I read. But
I can see where you're going with it, though.
But following that line of thinking, it would make sense that, we would be underwater and be able to be mermaids, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Dalton said, so much of it hasn't been discovered. All I know is that there's a lot of things I don't know. So honestly, this past year has taught me that like if something new pops up, I'm just kind of like, all right, like, the possibility, I will never knock it.
But do you believe that video?
Yes.
I'm talking that video.
That video specifically?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it the benefit of the
I don't know
doubt.
what the casting the shadow was.
So I think what the casting the shadow was that like it's not edited or it's not in a
I guess not.
in a studio.
Photoshopped or something.
Yeah, like there's been no editing done. Like they didn't add something on that rock, like bring a different video and merge two videos together. Yeah. But I will say when they were like, look how it gets into the water. The first time I watched it, I didn't understand why that was like a point. And then I started thinking about it. When you have like, if you see scuba divers, when they dive in, like they turn around to drop back in. And then just for me, if I'm ever sitting on a rock and I go to get into the water, I'm going to go in feet first. This one dives in, like it bends its body and dives in head first.
and also you got to think about this. When you see people as mermaids and they put like the little dresses on, right? Like the little mermaid skirt things. You can see their knees. You can see the move, and it's very like boom, 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 right? But when the siren moves, it's it's a flowy motion, like it's all together.
It's yes, because we as humans have like the 3 joints.
Exactly.
Or 3 parts with 2 joints.
Yeah.
And you're saying the mermaid just
You just don't see the movement.
You don't see bends.
Exactly.
What about the second half? Because I think those are supposed to be 2 different things that are just part of the same family.
I like this. The second half makes sense. I'm putting these two together. It's like they both have similar skin type, right?
Yeah.
This one looks smaller, just in general. When they showed the whole body, it looked a lot smaller, and the hands were smaller, so it kind of gives me like a child feel. And I mean, children can kind of go off into the distance and do their own thing and get lost, and things happen, So I don't doubt it. But I mean, it'd be nice if it was, somewhere closer to us.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it was definitely like the skin type was very similar to the first video that was shown, but it was smaller. So it just makes me think that it was a younger version of whatever siren species that is.
I just want to go find one.
No, I'm cool. I'll wait till they show
I
themselves.
just want to go scuba diving off the East Coast and find those Spanish galleons.
There you go.
You guys will do that one day.
One day. If Groupon ever gives us our money back for our scuba.
Do they not?
No, we haven't checked it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, dude, I say canon.
Canon.
You say canon
I
for
say
Sirens, and you say canon for that video.
Yes.
Canon for Sirens.
Canon for that video. Good. I'm glad we.
I'm going to go canon with the video. Yeah.
Dang.
It just makes sense, dude.
Double canon.
It's all there, baby.
All right.
You can trust us. We're Matthew and Dalton.
What are you squaring up with, Dalton? I feel like we know it, but what are you squaring up with?
Matthew not liking inside. It actually hurts my insides. Like I told Matthew, like I've dealt with betrayal, and pain, but this is different. I feel like he really went for the jugular on this one. It hurts. It hurts a lot, and I don't know how I'm going to get through the next few days. I might just watch Inside again.
Extra loud.
Extra loud.
Yeah.
Matt?
I am squaring up with my shoulder, specifically my right one. So my knee's doing great, just for a status update. However, today I decided to do a workout with some dips, and now I can't lift my arm above my head. So I will be figuring out that issue for the next couple of days.
Sucks, dude.
What about you, Cheese? What are you squaring up with?
I'm squaring up with shit. I just had it. I just had it in my mind, and now it's thrown away. With sleep.
Sleep?
Just the fact that we have to sleep, even though scientists don't really know why we need to sleep.
I get it. Actually, I've had a dilemma with sleep
And like
too.
yesterday, I went to sleep at like 10:30, and I felt amazing. And I'm like, dang, I can't do that.
What time have you been going to sleep?
Like midnight.
Why?
I just got shit we're doing. And and so that, and then someone asked me the other day, they were like, would you rather never have to sleep again or never have to eat again? And I was like,
Sleep.
1,000%. I was like, what would even be the argument for not having to eat? And then I was like, oh, money.
You could save a lot of food.
I was like,
A lot
I'd
of
rather
money.
not sleep because food tastes delicious.
Yeah.
Like food always tastes
Yeah,
good.
like
But
I
then people were
enjoy.
like, the arguments were not cost and then being skinny. And I was like, just because you don't eat doesn't mean that you're going to be skinny.
Yep. Very true. Very true. Dalton, what's your woe dude of the week?
My woe dude. It was probably watching Inside with Mo. That was pretty fun.
That was a woe dude, or that's what got you stoked?
That was a woe dude. I wasn't expecting her to want to watch it. So when she watched with me and then laughed, I was all in.
Nice.
I didn't even realize Matthew was there half the time. So
Nice.
yeah, Matt, what got you? What got you woe dude of the week?
My woe dude of the week was that there was a active shooter at Knott's Berry Farm. And as terrible as that
that's
is,
crazy, yeah.
our producer lives very close to there. So close that there was an active shooter basically at his apartment. So that terrified me.
It was fine.
Were you
yesterday.
okay? Did you hear anything?
Yeah, nothing happened at the park yesterday.
Yeah, but there happened something earlier this week. Do you not know what happened?
Yeah, and I said I was there yesterday, and it was fine.
Oh, you went 2 knots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think people are gonna go shoot up the same place twice. Knock on wood. But yeah, no, that was just my woe dude because like I was concerned about you and you're being very nonchalant about this. And
Yeah, I asked Rachel, I was like, should we be worried about this? Like, we didn't hear it. And it was like it wasn't like someone just like drove past the entrance and just went wild. Like, it was a very targeted situation. And it was on the corner of the street. And then that person was like, I got hit. Let me run to the theme park, which is like very lit and bright and people are all over the place.
Oh, is that why people were running? Because I remember I watched something where they were like a TikTok where someone was like, Knott's did not handle this very well at all. There was somebody inside the park because there was a bunch of people running from inside to outside, which makes no sense that there's an active shooter on the outside. And then I guess this person, like, kids were getting lost, and luckily this person was like kind enough to take these kids away from the environment and then bring them back or whatever. So
I think so, yeah. But it was
rough.
It was at the corner, like where that claim jumper is. That's where it happened.
What
and
happened
then
at
the
the
people
claim
that got
jumper?
hit ran 2 knots and then got help at Knott's.
Oh, I see.
They
I
weren't
see.
standing in front of the gates, and then someone drove by.
Oh, okay.
But,
Okay, for sure. What was your woe dude of the week?
Dang, I should have used that. I didn't even think about that. My woe dude is how freaking strong the ocean is and how hard the current can push you so quickly.
Explain.
And how dumb it gets. Like, I was there today and I was out in the water, and like just being out in the water and just trying to come back in because I went like halfway down the pier. Coming back in pushed me 3 lifeguard towers over.
Wow.
Just letting it go. I was going like this.
That's happened to me and Caleb, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got pulled. Yeah, it's strong.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
It always amazes me too, though, when I realize that oh shit, I have to walk all the way back.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Sucks.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. What
What
got
up?
you stoked this week?
The fact I got cleared for my knee. So my physical therapist said, Matt, you're good to go as long as you're not favoring one leg over the other. So I'm clear to start a squat program, which has hence been probably postponed for a couple more days. So
Do you need your shoulder to squat?
to hold the bar. I literally can't even lift my
He
arm.
said it hurts to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to figure something out.
Just do like a hopscotch.
Good idea.
Jump rope.
Yep.
Skipping.
Not bad options.
Do like suicides on the basketball court.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. But I was very excited to start it, and then my shoulder hurt, so I had to end my session early. So, Don, what got you stoked this week?
What got me stoked this week is that this is my last week of summer school, and I'm so excited to not be in the sun for however long I'm working.
What are you going to do with all that free time?
Code. I'm very excited. That's all I want to do.
Code.
You sure?
Positive, dude.
Okay.
100%.
C plus? C
No,
positive?
Just Python.
No, just Python.
Just Python.
Just Python.
I got to get 1 before I start doing 30. You know what I mean? Silly goose.
All right, Dave, what got you stoked this week?
I'm going to Tahoe this weekend. It's gonna be
Nice.
so
God, I
fun.
always forget to ask. I'm so sorry, David.
That's okay. We know it's all about you.
So selfish.
Yeah, I'm going to Tahoe with my cousins. Doesn't sound as fun as Don Chon tomorrow, but I guess it's something throwing some scraps thrown for us.
All right. Calm down, best man.
But no, it's good. We're gonna go out. We'll be there for the whole weekend, and it's kind of like a road trip. So
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
how long is the
excited
drive
for
out there? 7, 8 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours. So we'll do 4 one day, and then 4 in the morning. Hang out, and then 4. And then
You're going
4.
to leave at 4 in the morning?
No. Like
They're gonna do 4 hours one day.
and then 4 hours the next day.
Oh, okay.
Where are you
Right
guys
on.
going to stop at?
Merced and on the way up, and then Bishop on the way back.
All right, you guys.
You have
if-
haunted ghost towns to go to.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys would like to hang out with our producer, David, a.k.a. D-Rod Likes to Party, head up to Merced as soon as this comes out. Start driving up
Head
there.
up to Merced on Lake Tahoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just
then
go to
road.
all the haunted places and start looking for him, you know? See all cheese. Oh, you turn around.
Hey, get me something.
Okay. I'll get you like a McMuffin.
Yeah, some whatever you get during the trip.
Yeah.
Be a pen. I don't care.
I'll make you like some s'mores.
Yes, but make sure you refrigerate it.
3-day-old s'mores brings it back. I got this for you. All right, if you made it this far into the podcast, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. Go ahead and give us a 5-star rating and a review on wherever you're listening to this. And if you're here on YouTube, thank you for your eyes. We really do appreciate it. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below and the bell notification icon in the corner. And if you have something funny to say, just throw it in the comments. Let us know how we're doing. Good, bad, or you just don't care at all. That's perfectly fine too.
Okay.
What?
Let's go.
And as always, everybody have a great fucking week. Stay safe, stay healthy. Until next time, I'm Drumm.
I'm Drumm.
We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Oh my god. It's fucking hot. Is it hot?